What is up, everybody? Toaster Corgi Gaming back at it again, and we're back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's been a hot minute, I know. Seeing as the last two videos went pretty well, with the one person saying probably about that, we're trying out the new deck that came out a few weeks ago. And I was actually excited when they introduced this deck because it is a zombie deck. And not just any zombie deck, it uses the new version of Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Or Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. So I think we're going to activate this, send that to the grave, special summon this in defense. First time running with the deck, but we'll see what happens. Summon the new Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. Special summon, I can target a monster. One monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. Which I can't do, so I messed up, because I don't know what these things do, but that's the learning curve, ain't it? So I'm going to banish this at a level 5 or higher. And since I've already summoned, special summon this to the field. Now that we've got some setup, we got two big bodies on the field, and our field spell in play. Now if this deck has a card that I know is good with zombies, we may be in business. And it looks like we're against a Sky Striker deck. Numeron Sky Striker OTK. This might be a quick loss for us. If our trap card isn't allowed to go off, then we may be in trouble. Ah, Memories of Hope. Get more draw power. Now he's going to discard that and destroy my two cards. And now they're machines again. Not the best start, I'll admit. Because I don't really know what's in this deck, I just know roughly what's in the deck. And they banished all of our cards, too. This ain't looking too good. But we'll keep going with gusto. We'll see what happens. Of all banished Xyz monsters, which is about 4,000. Nope, 3,000. Shouldn't have been 4,000? Or is my math wrong again? Nope. Ah, yes, it wasn't banished because it was used as an Xyz material. Now, I'll admit, I'm a little annoyed when Numeron Network came out because A, why did it take so long? And B, again, why did it take so long? Like, that's just mainly the only point I can get, is why did it take so long to come out with cards that existed in 3 series ago? What are you up to? Okay. Why would you do that? And the problem is, our Al Ghul Mazera is kind of in a bad place. Because we need him on the field, in the hand, or in the graveyard. And since he was banished from the field by the effect of Numeron Gate, Chaos Gate Sunya, his effect of coming back to the field is non-existent. So we are probably in a lot of trouble here. Ah, you're going to activate that again, huh? I wonder. Yep, they activated Numeron Calling. But they're not attacking. Strange. I think I've got a plan. So bear with me here. We might be able to turn this all around. Now we're going to use that, get a power boost, then end our turn. Now we can shuffle that back into the deck where he belongs, and not the banish pile. Now that the attack stat has gone back down. Alright, so you used Numeron Network twice, but you didn't activate it a second time. Now, I'm probably making a shit ton of mistakes, and that's my own fault because I'm stupid, but hey, aren't we all somewhat? You gotta learn somehow, and trial and error is the best way, I think. What are you up to? Are you just destroying stuff for the sake of it? Even if they attack, the only way I get something out of it is if they don't attack Pain Creature. Now we get our Jacobolan back. Zoma the Spirit. Hmm. Now, we can synchro summon out a favorite monster of mine, Red-Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. Now this card's got a bit of a history with me because when me and my brother played cards for years, I was never able to beat him. Ever. Like, I was never able to beat him, but then I got a Zombie World structure deck, which introduced Red-Eye Zombie Dragon, the original Zombie Dragon. And that's basically where, I wouldn't say my appreciation for it came from, but that was the one thing I could actually use to beat my brother. Because he had way more cards than I did, but I just needed to find one thing that worked, you know? It's like you try and you try everything, and then your back's against the wall, it doesn't work. Do you give up? No. You keep trying, you find another way. There's always a way. Right? And then, when I learned that the deck is pretty bad by itself, I tried some new ideas, new strategies, and tactics, and they actually worked pretty well. But, when I learned that they rebuilt the deck, adding a synchro version, I jumped for joy. What are you playing at? What is your strategy here? You have me very intrigued. Because the Unchained Twins work on destruction. Well, guess it calls for one thing. We bring out the new big guns. Red-Eye Zombie, I think. Red-Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. Yet it doesn't get a special summon animation. That sucks. I feel like we may have enough to push for game. Even though I've made mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, just like that one, because I can't read. But what we can do is summon Doomkaiser Dragon, which was a zombie monster I really wanted when I was younger. Once I got the Zombie World deck, the original, I really wanted Doomkaiser, even though it was not that great of a card. But I didn't care if it was good or bad. I just wanted it because it fit the theme. And it looks like we don't have any more copies of Zombie World, which is a bit of a problem. The deck only runs one copy. I mean, it's only 500 gems worth of value, but it's not terrible. It just needs work. A bit of a bare bones, if you will. Why would you do that? Maybe that's why, because we both realize we're messing up a lot. Well, I guess a win is a win, I guess. Even though we stumbled over our own feet. It's nothing we can't improve on, right? Let's go second this time. Now, I'll admit, in a previous video of the Ruined King playthrough, I may have said some things about some games, a certain recent Sega and Nintendo game that got released recently, that they were, well, I raised the question why they were kind of despised for being glitch fests, where Skyrim was a fan favorite and a classic, or one of the greatest games of all time nowadays. And it kind of has been for the past 10 years. Both were buggy glitch fests, but why did one become a favorite and the other became hated for it? When both are made by, I believe, AAA studios. I'm 90% certain, but I still could be wrong. And if I am, it's gonna hurt to watch. Now, I'll admit, looking at the gameplay, actual gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, it at times can look a little janky, but good God almighty, that boss music slaps. That shit goes hard for no reason, and we love it. Anybody who says it's not that great is freaking lying. Like, honestly, if you haven't, I'm dead serious, if you haven't listened to the boss fight music, go for it. The memes are amazing. It's like, that is some shit you crank up to 11 and blast from the rooftops during a zombie apocalypse. That's what you do. Okay, so it's a Galaxy deck. I like how Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is the big character, but Galaxy Dragon is just tossed to the side. Like, it's the younger brother or the juvenile form. They just don't even care that it exists. So, nope, it's not real. Now they're going to Link Summon. Now, they can't Exceed Summon because tokens don't count. They don't technically exist, and they don't go to the graveyard, they just, poof, gone. I'm afraid this is the best that I can do. Add a level 5 or higher zombie monster. Now if I had Zombie World, I could actually make use of this. Haunted Zombies, because then I could banish a zombie monster from my opponent's graveyard, because since this says either graveyard and Zombie World in play will actually make every monster on the field and in both graveyards zombies, I can banish any difficult card, any monster that may annoy me. Like, for example, this Shining Jackass. Keep this in my hand, and since it's in my hand, I learned from the last one, don't worry, I learned for once, I can actually use it. But he didn't attack again. And they can't overlay. They could link summon, and yet they still have a normal summon. Oh, little baby galaxy eyes. He's a little baby. Starter. Mid-stage. Final stage in the evolution. Regional variant. I'm sorry for the Pokemon analogy there, but it just fit and it works. Yeah, and this could be the egg. Synchro. Now, Doom Kaiser Dragon's effect is not that great. The assault, they gave it an assault mode, but assault modes were a bit of a flop mechanic. Some zombie monster from my deck. And I know just the one. Activate Zombie World. I think I fucked up again. But you know what? We may be able to work with this. So I'll just happily take those. Send that to the grave. And get him back on the field with his original level. And now I can target a monster in their graveyard and banish it. And then we'll activate the effect. That way we've got another body on the field. And see, we want to keep Al Ghul either in our hand or in the graveyard. Activate this so we can get our card back. Return that to the deck. And set that face down. Thanks to our Immortal Dragon, we can actually keep that. And with no effect, I believe it's pretty much only good as a beater. Unless they're going to use it to Link Summon again, or use a spell. I stand corrected. Now unfortunately, they can't really do much because their monster, their key boss monster, Galaxy Eyes, is kinda gone. Now unfortunately, since we're blocked up in our field's a little bit messy, we can't activate Haunted Zombies because we don't have space to special summon the 2 tokens as a requirement. But that's okay. Now if we had Bacon Saver in the graveyard, that would be useful right about now. So I don't take a massive amount of damage. And since he still has that obnoxious token, he can't overlay into a rank 4. So I'd say we're sitting pretty comfortably. But, and that's all she wrote. Best out of 3, 2 wins, I'd say that's pretty good. So if you like what you saw here, and you want to see more content like this, hit like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.